Throughout this course, we've focused on the competencies that make a difference as a leader in public education and NEA. We have provided real-world examples from your peers. And we have emphasized that leadership is not about position or hierarchy. It is about passion, capability, and the desire to have an impact on students, teachers, and the profession. Let's review the NEA competencies in this summary. Advocacy is what we do as association members. This competency describes how we engage the community and stakeholders to advance the cause of public education. That includes leading and supporting in social justice and public education initiatives. It is all about hands-on involvement in the political process. The business competency is focused on the effective use of association resources. That includes our finances and managing risk. But it also means being strategic and using data and analysis to build a strong case for the positions we take. Communication is a competency that has multiple dimensions. It includes effective speaking, listening and writing, and the leveraged use of social media and communication technologies. It is a competency that is critical at a time when people are bombarded with messages. The need for clarity and impact could not be greater. The governance and leadership competency emphasizes the importance of relationships and consensus building in driving our vision and mission. It encourages us to develop and empower leaders across all areas of the association. And that includes developing our own leadership skills. Leading our professions is a competency that acknowledges that teachers and education support professionals should be at the table and in the forefront of any conversation affecting the future of education in our schools. That includes the political, practical, intellectual, and research aspects of education transformation and student learning, as well as the organizing and advocacy dimensions. The organizing competency tells us that collective action is critical, and it is hinged upon community and stakeholder partnerships and the ability to recruit and rally members by appealing to their passions and interests, as well as the strategic goals of the association at all levels. We have reviewed each of the competencies in detail, but we want to emphasize that competencies work collectively to support leadership development. You can't advocate or organize well without good communication skills. Similarly, it takes business acumen and an understanding of how to lead the professions to be effective in any collective action. So, work on all your competencies. The leadership whole is greater than the sum of the parts. The competencies are a vehicle to support continuous learning and are intended to be broadly applicable across the organization for NEA, affiliates, and individual members. They serve as a guide and a tool to show what association leaders know and are able to do over the course of their careers in order to lead thriving and relevant organizations. NEA, on a national level, plans to provide support by creating a leadership management system as a hub for leadership content and talent that will provide NEA and affiliates the opportunity to pool and share their leadership development content, courses, and trainings in a single system, and specifically identify any offerings that align with or support the leadership competencies. We will also enable individual members to utilize the leadership management system as a means to develop their own individualized learning pathways and to create leadership portfolios based on their trainings, skills, areas of expertise, and activism. Equally important, we will identify, develop, and deliver content, online or face-to-face. For example, National Leadership Summits, which reinforces and supports the leadership competencies. On a state and local level, contributions to the competency model can be made by endorsing, adopting, or customizing the leadership competencies for use as a tool to enhance state or local leadership development efforts. Helping to bring about a greater alignment of goals across the entire association. Identifying affiliate leadership trainings that can be shared with NEA to support the competency framework and leadership management system. Recommending to NEA excellent books, resources, training and/or trainers whose content supports the competencies. Infusing key leadership competencies, themes, and behaviors into the development and delivery of state and local content. And finally, collaborating with NEA to make state or local leadership development training and/or trainers and expertise available nationally. We wish you much success on your individual leadership journey. Make a commitment to develop your leadership skills through education and grassroots organizing and advocacy. Help others succeed in their leadership development by supporting them, empowering them, and giving them constructive feedback. In the words of John C. Maxwell, the single biggest way to impact an organization is to focus on leadership development. There is no limit to the potential of an organization that recruits good people, raises them up as leaders, and continually develops them. At NEA, we strongly believe that leadership development is a journey, an evolution, and as such, we would welcome your feedback so that we too can evolve and grow this leadership program. Now that you have seen the NEA leadership competencies, consider questions such as, what leadership strengths can I build on through the competencies? What leadership challenges can I improve through the competencies? What opportunities or activities do I want to participate in at the association, my community, or at my work site involving public education and student learning to apply and improve my leadership knowledge, skills, and abilities? What am I doing to get involved? In the future, please visit the NEA Academy, www.neaacademy.org, to complete a leadership assessment. And now, please take a moment to review and answer a brief survey about this course. We also encourage you to take time to reflect on the questions at the end of each competency module as a means of challenging yourself to continue to grow as an educational leader.